Ford CEO Jim Farley has expressed his utter dismay at Ford's quality problems on many occasions. He's now saying it's going to take Ford many years and possibly billions of dollars to fix their quality control and warranty problems. In fact, Ford pays more per car than any other manufacturer in the world right now for warranty control issues. Hello, my friends, and welcome to the channel. I'm the Electric Viking. My name's Sam Evans. I'm coming to you from Melbourne in Australia. Thank you for tuning in. Great to see you. Welcome to all the new subscribers. Welcome back, everyone else. Thanks for subscribing to the channel, supporting the movement. It's great to have you. By the way, if you want to join our Facebook group, I'll put a link in the description below. And also, if you can support us on Patreon, if any of you can, that'd be amazing. I'll put a link in the description to both our Patreon page and our YouTube members page. Big thank you to all of our YouTube members and our Patreon supporters. Yesterday, Ford CEO said that fixing quality issues will take several years. Now, that was a day before Ford lost a court case over Super Duty roof failures. This one is actually pretty bad because the Blue Oval is seeking a new trial, but so far there's been 58 lawsuits in 20 years over 38 deaths. Now, truthfully, in many occasions, the people who had these vehicles and died in them, the people who were sued, and probably the family members who were left behind, they have a legitimate case. I think it's fair to say, often in the United States, there's court cases, frivolous court cases all the time, which are ridiculous, and people look at them and think, that's a joke, that payout is a joke. But this case, well, it's not a joke. In fact, it's very reasonable. There's a reason the judge awarded $1.7 billion to these claimants, because they have a very legitimate case. Over the summer, a Georgia judge ordered Ford Motor Company to pay the largest settlement in the state's history, $1.7 billion. The suit is the culmination of nearly 20 years of lawsuits. At issue was the safety of the roof of the Super Duty pickup. A lot of people say they're like tin cans, they peel off really easily, and they have no real structural rigidity in the roofs. A report from Wall Street Journal found that before the almost $2 billion settlement, Ford had settled dozens of other cases related to the roofs over the years, and multiple deaths, all while arguing that its trucks are in fact safe. I think if you're going to say our trucks are safe, you got to stand behind it. What does that mean? You don't give away billions of dollars, or at least millions anyway, of your own decision making if you believe your vehicle's safe, right? If you believe it's unsafe, the thing's rolled over, or something's happened, and someone's died, but it wasn't our fault, right? Because we made a pickup truck. It's the way you used it. But they're not saying that. They're actually paying out settlements privately because they recognize the fact there is a structural problem with these vehicles. This case concerns Super Duty pickups made between 1999 and 2016 over a 17-year period, alleging that in rollover accidents, the roof can fail and collapse, causing serious injuries, including paralyzation or killing passengers. It's the kind of thing you would see maybe in a convertible, yeah? Don't have a very strong roof in many of them. The car rolls over, people can get crushed. It's not something you'd expect to happen in a pickup truck. Wall Street Journal found that the Blue Oval has been sued 58 times over a 17-year period. Of those 58 suits, 38 people died in accidents with Super Duty pickups. Others, Wall Street Journal says, were seriously injured, including people who were left paralyzed or, in some cases, quadriplegic, basically unable to move at all. Ford settled 43 of those 58 suits, but the details are unknown or confidential. One of Ford's attorneys says the company has won just 4 of these suits, 4 out of 58. Even though the numbers are obviously against Ford, he argues that conclusions shouldn't be drawn from them. I don't think it's fair to draw any conclusion on the cause of the accidents or the cause of the injuries based on allegations. It's not really based on allegations. That's nonsense. It's based on Ford losing 54 out of 58 cases and agreeing to just settlements in other cases. I'm pretty sure that means Ford vehicles here are at fault. The latest $1.7 billion settlement comes after the 2014 deaths of an elderly couple, Melvin and Von Seal Hill. A tyre rupture on their 2002 F150 caused the truck to roll over. The Hills attorneys argued that the roof failed and crushed the couple. Ford argues that the accident was the couple's fault and the ruptured tyre was caused by incorrect load carrying capacity. Although the attorney for the family said Ford tried to settle with them like many of the other cases regarding the safety of the cab roofs on the truck, but the couple's son had heard about the other incidents and wanted the case to be brought to trial. It wasn't so much for him about the money. For him, it was about publicising the fact that these pickup trucks are clearly unsafe. Now Ford is seeking a new trial, citing that it didn't get to properly defend itself due to sanctions by the judge. Ford plans to argue that the roofs of its super trucks are as safe as the company designed them, even though the deaths, injuries, and settlements clearly say otherwise. Now, I remember reading about these pickup trucks many years ago on Car and Driver, and they raised some issues of a concern over the rollover safety in these vehicles years ago. Since then, of course, Ford's had numerous cases, but during that period of time, Ford's actually paid out more money in warranty costs, court cases, and other problems than any other car company in the world except for Volkswagen. Now, the only reason Volkswagen are actually ahead of them is because of the Dieselgate scandal. Volkswagen's had to pay out, I think it's about $40 billion US now for basically lying about the emissions of their vehicles. But that's a bit different to having poor quality. Ford has admitted many times now their vehicles are not up to scratch when it comes to quality. Ford Mustang Mach-E now has been downgraded to non-recommended electric vehicle because of the quality control problems. Jim Farley has admitted it's a significant problem. I believe this is going to hurt Ford going forward. I think they're going to have billions of dollars of lawsuits and cases and warranty claims to actually sort through over the next 10 to 20 years. It's going to be like a leftover legacy of when they used to make internal combustion engine vehicles. But unless Ford actually changes the way they do things, it's going to keep on happening, as we've seen with the Mustang Mach-E. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.